Israel is under attack. What a surprise. And anti-Semitism on campuses surges as agitators take over. You think? Well, if you get it from the top down, I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Did you miss me? Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning. We are in week 7 of Chameleon, Corinthian, or Caricature 2, where we are taking a little stroll through the book of 1st and 2nd Corinthians, the letters, and we are in 2nd Corinthians chapter 10. That's right. Hey, just a little quick little thing. If you follow the fixed Jewish calendar, and I know a lot of people do, it helps, it's easier for them and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, if that's the case, then you will be observing Passover at sunset, or at right before sunset, between the evenings, tonight. And then, based on that calendar, you will be then at sunset going into the high Sabbath of the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which will make tomorrow your high Sabbath, so on and so forth. If you follow the visible crescent, then like we do, then Passover will be tomorrow evening before sunset, and then at sunset you'll enter into the high Sabbath of the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. We're a day after the fact on the fixed calendar. And so that's what's going on. So we won't be here on Wednesday because it'll be a high Sabbath. We won't be doing this. And if you follow the Zadok calendar, don't be ridiculous. All right, Paul defends his ministry. Verse 1. I'm not hearing any music, are you? Oh, man, what is going on? Wow, isn't that weird? What's going on here? Oh, there it is. And there it is, nice and loud. You know what, something? Look at that. Okay, here we go. I, Paul, myself, see when you don't do something for a week? Woo! I, Paul, myself, entreat you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ. Your cross-reference is going to be Zechariah 9:9. I, who am humble when face to face with you, but bold toward you when I am away. I beg of you that when I am present, I may not have to show boldness with such confidence as I count on showing against some who suspect us of walking according to the flesh, us being apostolic leaders. Just like today, you have people that think they're in leadership that aren't, and those that are being maligned or, slandered by these people. Yeah. For though we walk in the flesh, we are not... Okay, this is very important. Verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we are not waging war according to the flesh. Very important for us to understand that. Most people don't. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. So, if you're a person of faith, if you're a believer, if you're a Christian, and you do not have divine power to destroy strongholds, we need to have a talk, because I'm not quite sure what it is you think you're doing, or I'm not quite sure what it is you think you're involved with, because if you're doing what we're talking about, if you're doing this thing that we call Christianity, then you also have divine power to destroy strongholds. Your cross-reference, 2 Corinthians 6:7, Ephesians 6:11, 1 Thessalonians 5:8, and Jeremiah 1:10. That's a lot of New Testament passages to back this up.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.